this bit. Alrighty, so let's see. Last time we were here, were finishing up with Multi-Shrine of Madness. We got almost everything done before my bitrate decided to go to shit. What I need to do is I need to record what times those happen at. I happened right at like 9:05 last time. I can go to my ISP and be like, yo, the fuck is this? So, if that happens again, well, just take note what time it happens. I got a little pepperoni still stuck in my mouth. So today, we're going to, I think I need to do 3 more, if that's accurate, 25. I have 25, yeah, 4 times 7. I need to do 3 more, and I did find a few more while I was looking for, off stream while I was looking for more dispensers to use, because I was trying to find beam emitters in case I needed them. And, in fact, found beam emitters over here. And most of these shrines are the same kind of, my shrine is broken, please help me. Shrine. So we're gonna knock out a few of those real quick, just so we can get a nice, even, well, I guess odd, number of, full, like, health ups and whatnot. And, apply all those. And then I want to try and do some building today. Actually focus on making some potentially reusable attack vessels. How effective it'll be, who knows. I did have to do a little bit of research to see how grand I could make them. Because if there were no restrictions, and you could make like a 300 zonite cost machine, I would absolutely do that. So I guess I should land here and see if this is part of the puzzle. Because it might be. Yeah, I think... No, I think it's just a way to get over there. Fair enough. Away I go. Because the beam's pointing over at this big boy. But the question is, how do we get this big boy... once we get the crystal, how do we get it over here? That might be difficult. It might just be a glider, looking at like how low that is compared to this. I think it's in here. Alright. Definitely is. I think I can see it through there. Fire fruit. Also, oops, nope. Please swap most you so I can find you easier. Okay, they even have a glider here for me. Yeah, they've got some decent stuff here. Okay, well, I'll have to try and build something. Boop. That seems like what it's gonna do is build the... It's gonna build a glider or transport unit of some sort. Yeah, probably just a glider. But yeah, if we can get a couple of designs for mechs done, and they seem to work kind of okay, we'll definitely take them into a temple to see if they can actually do work in a temple or not. Because that's kind of what I want to do. I want to drop ship a a mech onto like the temple bosses and be like, sucks to suck, guys. Well, you know, if I'm using... I don't know if I have to be tail up or tail down for the steering wheel to really work. We're gonna find out. That's for sure. Right? Nope, nope. I am terrible at this part, trying to get it level. There we go. We'll slap this bad boy right there. Ba, 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 ba. And then, just because they're giving us the option, let's throw some batteries on this thing. No harm in having extra juice. Although this will throw the balancing off. I probably should have put it midline, huh? Okay. The next thing is, we may as well give ourselves an advantage by using Ultra Hand to shove it off, right? Okay, so we're gonna need to set it out first, like this, and go. Oh, that was perfect. We're just gonna move you. We're gonna get on here, and then we're going to rewind. Oh boy. Yeah, it's a little tight. But hey, you know, we didn't have to actually do like a takeoff. Ah, this is actually fine. It's working out way better than I thought it would, to be totally honest. Okay, a little too well. A tiny bit too well. Oh, come back here, sir. There we go. Tiny bit too well, but that's okay. Yeah, offer the crystal. Give me stuff. I also found a forge that made me think that it was kind of like a temple, because it had like a giant circle. And I was like, oh no. Is this a fire temple? Robbery's blessing. Kick that chest. Another mighty Zonite shield. You know what? This one can go to hell. A rusty ass shield. Yeah, apparently I never took a picture of you. I still haven't checked in with Robbie in a while to see if he's still being weird. But I bet he is, so we're not really that worried about him. Alright. Light of blessing. Alright. Yeah, may the light of blessing grant you the strength you seek. I do need to see if I can find other skydiving things. Because I assume that's how you get the rest of the skydiving outfit. Yeah. Like, it was like the test of courage, and I'm wondering if there's a test of wisdom and test of power. In similar configurations. So that might be something to explore around for. Probably just grab a bunch of large Zonite charges and cruise around. I just need to get a few pieces of gear so that when I fly over the super arid and super cold areas that I don't freeze myself to death. Right, same thing. Oh, this one requires a boss fight. Ah, fuck it, why not? I can probably just walk over to him, can't I? I was hoping these guys would have respawned. When I came over here initially, it was like right before Blood Moon. And I was hoping that, like, they had little Zonite charges in them, as, like, all of the corpses of the stewards do. And I was hoping, oh, can I just, grab... will that respawn inside of them? The answer is no, by the way. It did not respawn. Oh, nice. This is kind of what I need for Or I'm thinking I need for my, for the top of my thing. Like a little grate like this and something along here. I'm gonna mark this spot with a heart and forget what that means in a little bit. Okay. There's some double springs. We can jump up. Oh, he just has it on him. It's not even... Interesting. Oh, God. Ooh. There it goes. Oh. There's the piece. Alright, what is he doing now? I don't actually see him. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, he fell apart. There we go. And you're done, son. Alright, cool. Well, we'll just fuse this to this. Ooh, that's a beefy boy. We'll have to slap that onto something more useful in Terrytown. But for now, that'll work. After I got bopped once. Okay, so now we need a way to take this back, which is gonna be a little... What, is it gonna be more difficult? Or can I just walk this back? Yeah, it'll be a little bit more difficult. I wonder, can I turn this so that I can, like, launch it? There we go. 'Cause I'm thinking that might be what this is pre-configured for. Is a little launch protocol, you know? Like that. As long as it doesn't respawn over there, then I think we did it. Yeah, because that's all in one piece. Cool. That's absolutely what they put that there for. That's what we want to see. We'll just walk this guy a little slow like over there. That'll be 2, and then I should just need to do 1 more. There we go. Grant you a light that banishes evil. Thank you. Oops. There we go. Try rearranging some windows on my other monitor while I was in the loading screen. Zonite bow. Power drains and arrows can fly much further depending on how long it's shot. Oh, okay. I'll take that. I'll also take a nice heal. Thank you, game. Okay. Cool. Because yeah, the biggest limitation I'm gonna have with my mech, my dream mech, is part limit. From what I read, it looks like the part limit is, I'm gonna say, fairly low, but it's also just kind of, you know, it's a new thing for the game, so it's probably safe for the game. But it comes in at, I guess, 21 items can be attached together using Ultra Hand, and then it'll stop attaching. I assume in the world you can have more than that attached, but in one conglomeration, I guess it can only be 21 items. Which, admittedly, is a lot of items. Oh, this one's just a regular shrine. Is this a regular shrine, or did I not claim something in here? It's one of the two. I knew I found one of those yesterday. I was like, a regular shrine? That's weird. A reflective device. Okay, so we need mirrors. I assume they have a mirror somewhere in here? Or I have to bring a mirror? Is that... Oh no, there it is. There's the mirror. Cool. Should probably take the mirror with me just in case. Can I just pick this up? Is that a thing? Yeah, I can. Alright. Okay. Oh, okay. I think I see. I think I'm picking up what it's putting down. Okay. Alright, and what is the next thing that we want to do? We want to hit that light. Where is the light? Oh, okay, we need to bring the light in from the previous room. Oops, oh, I couldn't be. Okay. Which is fine, because you can just place this one on the ground and manipulate the light from there. So, down the light goes. Okay. Guess this one will go like this. But can I like tilt it? Oops. I need to tilt it like this. While not standing in it. Well, that's not what I wanted to do at all. Oh, okay, it goes up and down. God. Does it turn off when it does that? Nope. this so I can grab this. Hoping that I can hit it like that. If I could just get the angle right. It almost sounds like it's hitting it. Whatever. We'll go like this. Okay. So what I need to do here? Oh, there's light right here. Okay. Cool. So I can do the same thing, but bring in the light over this way. Oh, I gotta beat up some dudes first, but... Oh, okay. Okay, mirror club. You might want me to use that. Granted, I don't know how that would help anyone. But... I'm just gonna slap this down here. Whoa! Oh. Maybe Mirror Club will help. Ah, then again, I only have to... Alright. Put Mirror Club down here, perhaps? Might actually be a little bit easier. Alright. Thank you, Mirror Club. Did not anticipate that happening. I think I was supposed to use the block to raise the initial. That makes more sense, actually. Oh well. Mirror Club to the rescue. Look, you can't solve everything correctly. Sometimes you gotta solve things your own way. Alright, now where the hell am I supposed to go with this? Oh. That's much easier. That would appear like you just do this. That's so nice shield. Yep, there you go. Sure do. Exactly like that. Whee! Cool. Then we'll go and redeem these bad boys at, I guess Temple of Time will work for us. Yeah, we are a visitor. We did well to get this far. May the light of blessing grant you the strength you seek. Thank you. Appreciate it. Well, I don't know why I want to go to the Temple of Time. I think I want to go there just because it's the cooler of them, of the areas. But, like, it's harder to get to. Because there's no teleport point right there. There's one by the emergency shelter, and that we have an emergency shelter. Can I use the giant goddess statue? Maybe. But this we have to, like, maneuver a little bit. It's not hard. It's harder. I guess I can actually just go under this thing, huh? And ascend. There we go. And just swim our ass through this. Oh. That was silly. Why do I not have a weapon equipped? I thought I would have at least had the Master Sword available. I'm just not even trying to... There we go. He just wanted to smack him, and that was it. Oh, I should also double check that I have these items. Blue? Blue. Okay. Good. I still don't know what that does, but I know it's a collectible of some sort to scan everything, because there's just a compendium. What it does, I couldn't tell you. So she's at, like, the next spot, huh? Okay. Hello, goddess statue. How are you doing? We have a lot of things to turn in, I think. I didn't think I needed to do another one, did I? No. I think 2 wheels seems good enough for stamina. So let's turn all of these bad boys into hearts. Things hit hard. Things hit hard. I need to be able to take it on the chin a little bit. Our container. I do possess plenty of Light's Blessing. Please give me more. Yep, gonna ask for 4 more of these afterwards. Keep them coming. So keep pressing A until we're done. I need the strength to take a hit in combat. Thank God. Oh, it's delicious. It's so many hearts. Thank you. And 12. That's what, 14 hearts? Hell yeah. I think that's 1 short of an entire row, right? It's 30 to a row. But I think it's 30 max as well, right? So there might be a point where we're like, well, we have recipes for foods that give me a lot of temporary hearts. So perhaps we'll do this kind of situation. Alright, anyway. Was this one area I wanted to check out? It must have been. Okay. This one's the one that might be useful for building. Because it has a couple of concrete pieces that I was thinking I needed. So let's go back here and start trying to build some stuff. Because I'm thinking, like, ideally, right, we would want to have like a fully enclosed mech. But I'm gonna say that I don't think I can do that. Unless there's like something that's very durable that it's like a cup that I can put over and then I can like warp up under. Then everything will be fine, but I haven't seen one of those yet. Have I taken a picture of shock fruit yet? Yes, okay. So in the short term, I'm thinking, in absence of that, I would like something like this. What the hell is this? Oh, it's a spike that they had in the ground. Okay. So like, this would be my shoulder. We could put this little see-through grate on the front. I guess front is relative, it doesn't matter which side it really is. As long as it's even enough. That way, if someone shoots something at me, hopefully it gets blocked. We could change it out for this one if we needed. We'll have to do a little bit of testing on it. Actually, ironically, this boss would have been a good spot if we were going to build a lot of it here. Okay, so let's see. What else do we need? Because if I can build as much of it as I can in one spot, then that's good. Because then I can auto-build the rest of it at a different location. I was thinking... I don't think I did a temp build in here at all, did I? No, I think I would have lost it in the history even if I did. From all the minecart shit that I had to do. Oh, that's right. Yeah, these sticks is kind of what I was looking for. Maybe the sticks would be good, actually. Like short little legs. Not these sticks, but, you know, like just grabbing like one of these. Okay. So, one of the things I want to do... We might just make an LRM boat, to be honest. It depends on how many items we put together. We need to keep track of how many items that we're using as well. Because we can have a max of 22, or 21. Okay, so I'm already using 2. I'll be using 2 more. So we need to put a steering thing on this thing. Things I need. Take out device. Oh, we're gonna put 10 in our hands at once. Good. So we will need... Not the flame emitters. Cannons, yes. We'll need 2 construct heads. Stabilizer. Let's take these out for now. Okay. So I think we'll need this so we can drive. Boop. This is our co-pilot. He keeps us upright. Thinking about it, move this over a little. Trying to move things exactly where you want them, the worst. I think it's only because you can't actually see how big the grid is. Because this is like using any kind of visual editor, right? Where it's like, hey, let's put it like this. He's our co-pilot. So we'll get in here and be like, doing stuff. And then on the edge of this, we have this. Oh, that's actually perfect like that. Hanging off the edge just a little bit. I love it. Actually, we need it to be in the front, not as far back as I just put that. Because it will shoot us in the face, I think. So hanging off the edge just a tiny bit. Or maybe even hooked up like this. Like directly in the front. I'm thinking. Yeah. It's a little uneven, I think, but that's fine. Then we need about... Alright, so this is 2, 4, 6 items. So up to 6. This is where we get... This is where we get spicy real fast. We need to figure out how many cannons we can put on there. I guess, theoretically... if I figure out the legs first, then do this part, would be fine. Cause yeah, look at this. They're looking for enemies. Put cannons on them, and they'll start firing them like crazy bastards. Okay. So we got this. The legs, I think, are just going to be wheels with a stick. Not a stick, but like a concrete pylon. I need to find those concrete pylons again. After a while, I was like, maybe I should just take that one off of the thing. I don't think there's any thing we can use over here. If I could remember the name of the map that had the pylons, I could just open up my stream archive and find it. Building bridges, built for rails. Oh, built for rails would have a bunch of them in there, wouldn't it? Oh, we did actually have some in there, I think. Alright, we're gonna go to built for rails. So since we've already made that one, that piece, what we might be able to do is, and we built it as all the stuff that was there minus a few things that we pulled out of our pocket. So we can pull out stuff out of our pocket again and just have it like really build it. Ugh. Again, like at will. So go back in. We'll go into here. And we'll try and make the basics of the legs. Okay. So right now we're using 6 pieces. For the legs, we could do big wheel, pylon, and see how that works. It might be a little angry if we do that. Also, can't access my auto build from here. Okay, this is fine. Yeah, I was hoping I could just skip that real quick. If I just did walk across first try, that would have been brilliant. I just didn't want to fill out my history because I forgot to favorite the piece that I just had. But that's fine. There isn't much to this. At least if this is the one that I'm thinking it is, then built for rails is the correct one. It might not be. Alright, game, please. Don't make this dumber than it was the first time. Actually, I don't think this is the one. No, it isn't. Yeah. Because this one had all these big pieces in it. Okay, yeah, I'm thinking of a different shrine. Fire and water, alignment of circles, force transfer. The stakes guide you? The stakes guide you might have actually been the one with the poles in it. Stacking a path. Well-timed cuts wasn't that. Right, roll. Because there was one about building... I think it was this one. Built to carry. Like, the idea was, it was different combinations of things with rails, where you had to take the ball and move it down, and I skipped, like, half of it. Because I could just walk on the thing and walk up there. But that's okay. But I remember in one of them, they had... I think in the center section, they had poles that I could use. Alright. I don't know how I messed up walking into that shrine, but it happened. Alright, so if we take big wheel, pole, and just have a super skeletonized one with the rest of what we have, that would be 2 pieces each. This is the one I'm thinking of, yeah. 2 pieces a piece. For one, two pieces for each leg for 4. 6, 10, and we'd have room for 11 more pieces. That could be reinforcement to our head, plus 5 cannons on each shoulder. That could be really nice. And I know cooking pots can be used as a weird suspension system. So it is possible that if it doesn't ride well, that maybe we have to toss a cooking pot on there in between to act as a buffer. I think you put that at the top of the pole. reduce the poles. So they'll be real squatty. They'll be tiny, but it might be useful. I know there's longer poles somewhere else. But we can concept that these will work. And if they do work, then excellent. Can I pull stuff out from here? Because the goal is just to... Fuck, I can't. Okay. Next question. Can I take these out with me? God, I really want this to be even, so it just rolls. But why do you pick it up in the weirdest spot, Link? The game is like, what is he even doing? Oh, easy. Doesn't matter how janky this looks. Doesn't have to hold anything. Okay, maybe it does matter how janky this thing looks. That off. Alright. Can I, in fact, leave a dungeon with its materials? Let's find out. Let's go. Oh, that's a hard no, it looks like. Alright. How about this? I don't think that's gonna work. Doesn't make me drop it. There's gotta be, somewhere else in the overworld where these pylons are, then. Yeah, I'd even reset the image on the other side. Okay. Because I don't want to use logs. Because I feel like logs will just get cut in half somehow. I think I've found, like, a depot of something in here. Yeah, over here, by the Wellspring of Courage. The left arm and left leg depots. Okay, maybe there's something good here. Okay. What is that? That looks crazy. I kind of don't want to go near it. You know what? Just in case it's, yeah, because I forget where... The glide shirt. Why is that sorted so weirdly? Just in case there's a Yiga thing over here. Construct factory. Okay. If it doesn't interact with me, then we're fine. I know I still have to fight Master Koga sometime, which would be another great person to use a mech on if I could get one, if I get this thing working. Just a lot of water, because that becomes the wellspring. Alright. But I do want to go to... Oh, okay. Didn't know there's a hole in that. Okay, there's a lot of slats, I guess, over there. It's not a good time. Okay. Don't really need the wooden stick. I guess if we end up having to farm some zonite, maybe we could use wooden stick. So this is this part. Oh, but the depots are in different spots up here. They're actually closer to the bargainer statue. Got it. Okay. Alright. So let's go over to the bargainer towards the bargainer statue. On either side of it, I guess. Because yeah, I think Master Koga is in... He's somewhere over in this direction, I believe. He's in a... He said he's an abandoned... Another abandoned mine, like, to the east. I think it's this. There's two canyon mines right here. And then this giant-ass thing here. I assume he's there. Otherwise, I'll have to go look for him. But if we get a couple of mechs made, we'll try to figure him out. Here, just so I can orient myself correctly. Ah, it's this way. Alrighty. Go here, and we'll see what materials we have here, if there's anything useful. I'm hoping there's just a lot of parts here. Huh? Okay. I assume that has to do with the big thing in the center. Weird. Oh, there's a dispenser right here. I know they had dispensers underground. Okay. Obviously something with this stuff, right? Oh, there we go. Haru? I mean, yeah, it's changing the angle, but what would I do with this? If this thing isn't open. Unless I can pick this thing up. Which I cannot. I don't think there's any invisible walls like that. I assume you're supposed to build something similar to these. And just like launch through that if it's open. I don't know how you open it. Or what you get for doing it. But yeah, one of those, I guess that's a half circle, like a shrine, never mind. Maybe it just takes her up out of here. That's 2. I mean, we could try and climb that. Doesn't look like the Yiga stuff is over here anyway. I should find the rest of the climbing gear. I should find the rest of, like, all the pieces that I have. Just gonna rest on this piece right here. We'll just see what happens. Should be able to get up to this big block up to my left. And hopefully stand on it. We're just not gonna jump just to be sure. I don't know, I guess it goes... This connects up and over. Well, this part doesn't. Okay. Well, I would have thought that this connected inward like that, or outward, to the inward? I guess to the outside of... Like that would have launched you through there, but I guess it doesn't. Oh, it kicks you out like right there. Oh. Well, now I'm gonna scale this and find out what's up here. I should also look in the, what was it? Left arm depot. But this seems like a very empty area. Unfortunately. I was hoping with a name like Depot would have had more to it. Hello. Welcome to the Construct Factory. I cannot remember how long it has been since I welcomed any visitors. Those pots are delivered here from the depots, are assembled into crafter constructs. The finished products produced here are shipped to Dragon Head Island. Oh. My task here is to confirm receipt of the parts shipped from the depots. Then I then oversee the task of ensuring they are correctly assembled. Currently, all work processes have been suspended, as have my duties. The issue seems to be that no parts are being sent from the depots. I am on standby here to take receipt of them in the event that shipping resumes. Oh. Sorry, buddy. What are these? That's a beefy boy. I'll take it. Okay. I have 3 of those shields. Does this tell me where these depots are? Not really. Also, I don't know what this is. Hills of Bomber Chasm. I just kind of like ran into it, I think. Like, there's structure around it. It's insane. I think this is how I got into this area. I jumped down this chasm and went this way. I'm wondering if this is left arm and left leg. I guess would be this. Does this structure look like that? Not really. I was hoping that was kind of a map as to where I might find, I don't know, I guess the The left arm. Oh, I thought those guys were all stacked on each other, just walking together. I was like, that's crazy. I guess I could have kept climbing. See if there's anything on top. There's a bunch of goop right there. But we can probably climb up this way. And avoid the goop. Avoid the goop soup. Run. And there's a little bit of goop right there. That's okay. We can climb up above it. Yeah, I don't think I found any other depots. Just the left arm and leg here. Okay, right arm depot. Wow, this has got some like conveyor belt type shit going on. Okay. No? Okay. Might have to talk to the middle thing and find out what's going on with this place. Oh, that's a big shocker right there. Add ascension. Cannot grab it. I have no idea how that was supposed to work. Now we can just go down and go across. That thing's closed up though. Definitely feels like there's a puzzle here. What's this way? Oh, there's a chest. Hello. I was really hoping that it'd be like a huge cache of materials to use. Either zonite materials or just like raw materials, you know? It does not appear to be that way. So out of pure curiosity... Whoa. Didn't realize there was a hole there. So out of pure curiosity, if I take, like, an item... That's not a very good conveyor belt. It just stopped immediately after one. Okay, well. Perhaps we'll go... Well, let's go to the middle and see what it has to say about things. It's probably faster to just go to here. Oh, this is the right arm depot. Oh. I got turned around. I guess that means the left leg must be like right over here then. Alright, well. That was my mistake. I didn't even realize I walked into the right arm depot. Ugh. Okay, that was a bit silly. Alrighty, let's talk to Well, I guess we can look. We can look at the other ones. There's theoretically one over here, I guess, right? So we don't know where we're going. I'm gonna set you as a favorite. There we go. Still exploring. Okay, there's a couple of sheets there. It's going in this direction is where we want to go, to the left. But if we're gonna do that, I need to be able to see a little bit better. Didn't jump on that fast enough. Okay. Oh. That's like all the way down there. Or all the way up? I don't know. I don't know which way it technically goes. Yeah, I think this light route over here is going to be the one that lights this area up for us the most. So we'll grab this bad boy. And see what we got. Okay. Alrighty. That'll help us navigate a tiny bit more. Okay, anything on this? Aside from enemies following me? There we go. I meant to hit them both times and not their little partners, but that's okay. Okay, I'm looking for anything we can pick up. Might be useful for us. Big ass area, that's for damn sure. Alright, here's the right leg depot. I assume, like all the others, if I touch this, I won't be able to do anything with it. Okay, sure. Okay. Little clips. I don't know if these things are bigger. That might be real useful. Although I could put that in like where I pilot from, right? You know, slap a steering wheel like right here and be like, haha. Depends if I have one extra piece, then maybe we could do that. Because we could stick these two on top of each other. And like enclose myself in. Alright, have a nice secure head to the mech. Although if we do that, we need this actually be even. Yeah, like that. Okay. Well, I guess we have that now in our list to summon. So I don't know if that's a cave-in or what. So I guess one of two things could be happening right now. There could actually just be nothing really here to take advantage of. Or, potentially, or it could be that once you restore this place, then everything kicks off, you know? I don't think I can just, like, climb up here, right? I potentially could. Might just require a little finagling. Actually, probably require going up on this thing. More than anything. Because that looks like that goes up and over. It depends if there's an opening up top. I think there's an opening here. But there might not be an opening on this side. Yeah, that looks all sealed off. Okay. I agree, Link. I agree. Yeah, there wasn't anything up there. Alrighty, well. I guess we talk to the statue in the middle and see what it has to say. Or not the statue, but the, whatever the hell this thing is. In the construct factory. But those clips could be useful. We'll try to use them if we run into a situation like, or we have one extra, which I think we have the potential to have one extra. If we run 2 components, right? We'll have one extra for the legs. We just do wheel and stick. Because that'll be 4 on top of our 6 for 10. And then we would have 2 more. We'd have 10 pieces there. Plus the 10 from 5 rockets on each shoulder. With a max of 21, so we'd have 1 left over. Remove the front face plate that I have currently. Replace it with the 2 clips, and we'd have an even thing. I do not know what this thing is at all. What if I... Can I get into this, like, little tower thing? I feel like there's something in there that commands this thing. Because the only other thing I'm thinking of is taking a time bomb and just drop it there. Because the time bomb will activate other things. Dope. Alright, that might just be a puzzle for another time. Okay. Yeah, I really wish I understood what this was for. Could try going back up to that guy and seeing if he will. I'll talk about more about what's going on. I don't know how I jumped over him such that I got a sneak strike out of it. But, that happened. Absolutely bonkers. What's this? Like a Molduga skeleton here. Does this almost go right up to that other light route that I was at? I think it kind of does. Huh. Oh, that's neat. I might just have to Google where there's some miscellaneous building material to work with. Probably in here somewhere in the depths. Knowing my luck, they'll be like, well, once you complete the construct factory puzzle, you go, fuck. We do have to complete it. Okay, what's on the top of this thing? Oh, some pose. Grand pose, even. Can you take pictures of these? No. Okay. You just consume their souls. I mean, I guess technically I don't consume their souls, but somebody will, eventually. Hey, friend. I know, I scare you. It's fine. Yeah, I think you're just gonna say the same thing again. Okay. Yeah, he's on like a standby request, and that shoots straight up to that grate that we were over. Ah. Trying to go down one level at a time to see if there's anything here. It really doesn't seem like it. It seems like this is a quest, but at the same time, it's just so abandoned that it's hard to tell. I mean, for all I know, this could be related to the Yizelin stuff here. Koga's last stand or something, you know? Alright, the only other silly thing I can think of is... Can I put a steering stick in them somewhere? No. Yeah. So I have to figure something out about the soul factory. I didn't actually go to the left arm depot like I wanted to. Let's go over there real quick. Let's ride! But yeah, I think we're in for a quick Google here in a little bit to figure out not what's going on with this depot. That I think we can figure out later as we progress. But to figure out, okay, yeah. There we go. Yeah. I can only help it so much with this thing. This fucking water's, I also have to actually be in a spot where I can catch it. There it is. There we go. That to not get it while it was moving was really, I think, the big thing. That's how I miss most of those. Okay. Alright, let's try this again. Excellent. Doesn't like me either. We can at least open up into this. That's kind of nice. This looks awful. So I'll just climb across this side. Possibly up to that second floor. Slowly. We don't even know if we can actually complete this, whatever this is. Because the problem is lack of a clear goal right here. And I'm just hoping to scavenge materials out of this damn place, too. Okay. Okay, well, there would have been a ladder up there anyway. Okay, there's a chest up here. Dope. Again, we're gonna hope that we need to go over to the top of this area. This does seem oddly like we can actually do something here, so... Who knows? Maybe you do one, and it unlocks the next one of the other ones. Or mechanic in the other ones. Oh, I don't know. We'll figure it out. Or we won't. It's really the two options that we have at this point. Oh. I kind of started going around that corridor there. Okay, there's a ladder. Okay, if we just glided through here, we'd hit the ladder. Story of this thing's life. Oh. Oh, I touched under there. Okay. Oh, there's a chest on one of those. Did that just activate something? Or there's... Oh, why there's a steering stick out here. That makes a little sense to me. Oh, did it only activate because I was kind of close to it? Okay, nothing crazy there. Okay. Well, alright, so the other obvious thing that we could do here is these were spinning it one way. It's if we spin it the other, does something happen? Yeah, I think that just opened, that turned on because we were near it. Alright, let's see what's even above us here. Just a way out, I guess. So now this is blowing the opposite direction, right? Still no. I honestly didn't see anything else we could really affect in here. So, I don't know. I mean, unless this thing up here will tell us what the problem is, or what we're supposed to do. A way of going up to it and saying hi? I don't know. Okay, cool. I mean, that looks like there's something in there. I don't think we could get into there, even if we wanted to. Yeah. Kind of that Zonai time bomb. Okay, here's the Zonai stuff. Oh, that was not quite what I was hoping for there. I just turned that on, I think. Okay, well. Oh, to the well. Alrighty. I'm gonna do a quick Google search to see. Tears of the Kingdom. I don't know. Concrete poles? That all sounds like... That all sounds like stuff that I don't want information on. Items? Or just poles? Poles. Is there a fishing pole? Magic rod? Okay. Building material locations. That would help out a lot. Construct materials? Do they mean Zonai materials? I think they do. Building database site? Oh, that would help. That would help. They're things that people have made. I see. Well... would be helpful is knowing where some of these materials came from. Oh, materials. These. Well, if I click on this, does it tell me? Nah, it just shows things that use it. This is almost useful. As Zelda build site. Yeah, I guess I could use a wooden beam for now. And we just have to see if it dies horrifically when something shoots it. Actually, this guy's Pod Racer. Those do not look like wooden beams. Huh. Weird. None of those things. You know, Terrytown might actually have a bunch of stuff in it. Just laying around. Let's go check that out. They might have some concrete stuff. I know they have a bunch of wood stuff laying around. But they might actually have thicker things. Okay. Like down in their construction pit. Perhaps they have some things. Because otherwise I'll also have to visit one of these, like, material depots and be like, okay, I'll take some wood beams. I didn't even realize there was a goddess statue right in the middle. That's convenient. Because yeah, if I do need to come here, yeah, I could just take a wood beam if I need it. I'd like to say I've seen some that are concrete, and that's kind of what I'm looking for, and I don't know where they are. Alright. Oh, are these metal right here? Those are metal. I mean, they look metal. They sound metal. Alright. Let's do this. Well, at least let's try. Okay, so... what we can do is... Order of Operations. Okay, so first we'll need to proof of concept a little bit. So I'll need 2 big wheels. We'll need these 2 poles. Yeah, and then we can just use like a steering stick on this, and we'll have the core of what's going on. Because we got plenty of steering sticks. We got some stabilizers. Stabilizer, please. Okay. And so if this rides well enough, then we can use our current plan for it. That is just the worst. Okay. While it's on the ground, like that. Yeah, sure. That's good enough, I think. Ooh. Good enough, I think. Ooh, maybe. Again, like, how does it look like it's gonna do the tip, and then it just drops it so far? Oh, I'm getting closer. I will eventually get it so it's on the right spot. Okay. I think that's more or less correct. Let's toss on the stabilizer and the other guy real quick. These don't have to be precise, they just have to exist. I think. I think. I'm not 100% on that one either. I guess. Fundamentally, I'll do something like this. Alright. All in all, that did seem to work. I didn't even think about the fact that they would be like that, huh? It does seem to ride, I'll give it that. How am I going to... I think this is how we get into it, though. Honestly? Not the worst. Come to a stop. Roll it forward. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Give chase. Okay, I think the two-bit will work. Okay, what happens with slightly rugged terrain? Okay. So maybe we can use the 2 clips. Alright, I'm liking this. Okay, okay, okay. Alright, alright, alright. That's not too bad. It looks a little goofy, but... There's not much you can really do about that. I'm just kind of curious if you were to have placed it like that. There we go. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, so orientation definitely matters. Alright. I was curious if it would always orient itself with a stabilizer, like whatever way it's facing. But that was not the case. Alright. This is just to slam jam this in just to see if this would work. You know, it was much easier to get in when it was, Okay. So to get in, it's a little bit of an ordeal. But once you get going, you're fine. Okay. Cool. And we don't need this to be like super fast. Or else we could use like the small wheels. But this will let it be a little bit rugged. It can handle a little bit of unbalanced terrain. Okay. I'm liking this. Alright. Cool. I think that will be the core of what we're going to do. So the 2 steps we'll have to do, I think, to make this is we're going to go back to... Where the fuck were we before? We were at one of these. I think we were at like the... I think we were at this one. We were not over at this one. Definitely weren't at that one. Ooh, I really should have written down which one we were at. Or did I? Is that what the heart was? No, it was not. There we go, found it. I did put a heart on it. I was like, I'm pretty sure I would have marked something. I'm not that dumb. Whether or not I can remember what I marked it with was an entirely different ordeal. Alright, so what we'll do is we'll make that top piece again. And we'll affix the cannons to it. So we'll have our LRM boat. Actually, I guess it's more of a PPC machine. If we think about it, the way the cannons work. But then the cannons are also explosive, so meh. I did make a Timberwolf one time that did have a lot of PPCs attached to it. That thing was a menace. If you hit someone with it, they were having a hard time. They're having a time after you hit them. Did a blood moon happen? And I wasn't looking? Like, how are you back here, sir? Anyway, I'm fine with that. Okay. Oh shit, that's right. I need to drop some stuff for it to use. We need a stabilizer. We need a couple construct heads. We need a steering wheel. Steering stick. Sorry. Okay. So we got all that. Build it. Dun-dun. Okay, cool. Alright. So next step will be... Alright. I'm thinking next step is... Take this off. I'm gonna reconfigure a few of these things. Do we still have those little guys in here? Oh, we might not. Oh, we do! Okay. Oh, that's right. I need to build it first. We're gonna build that, and we're gonna slap them on, like, the front of here. Okay, we're gonna center it better than that. Hell yeah. Then we're gonna take this. Oh, it doesn't slot in, does it? From above? Oh, yeah! Okay. So we get our own little private room in there. Then we have our assistant. Kind of like that. And so we walk into here. Actually, is there space in the back of this? I could just attach him like this, I think. And go like... That would actually almost provide coverage in the rear, huh? If he's there, can I walk in? Oh, you can. Brilliant. Okay, cool. Now we need to affix so many things to this. So step 1 is now going to be replace this in the auto build. That's going to be our favorite. Remove this. So now we have this in the auto build. This looks so goopy right here. It's so ugly. But I'm fine. It's fine. Alright. So, if we're using 2 pieces for each leg, we're only going to add 4 more to this. So, 2, 4, 6, 7, plus 4, 11. Yeah, so we're up to 11. And so we should have 10 more pieces available. Which means 5 cannons each. Throat getting a little dry there. And the reason I saved is before we affix the weapons, so we can make it like an all laser one and an all. I'm thinking we might end up making 3 of these: all laser, all cannon, laser, and cannon. Basically, the 3 kind of builds that I run in Mech Warrior Online. We don't have Gauss rifles, so I can't do my Direwolf build, which was Gauss rifles instead of anything else. This is I guess this is kind of a more like my SRM build. Fire actual rockets. That'd be great. Okay, so we need all the cannons, please. Now we're gonna play the game of how do you affix the cannons in a way that is intelligent. And what we'll do is, once we have this made, we will travel back to Terrytown. Well, let's make... I guess let's make all of these, and then all the bases. Alright, how do we even attach these without this being awful? I guess we do 2, 2, and then 1? Or put them all in the front of it? Can it turn that way? I guess it won't ever need to turn behind us because we'll keep people in front of us by driving. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Alright, it wants to go up that way. Alright, that's fine. Guess roll it like that, perhaps? Because I feel like there's one side that has like a ridge to it. Am I crazy with the way these things look? Yeah, there's like a flat side, and then there's like the stand you up. Like this is the ridge side. So we want it to be like this, so I can put them flush to each other. Okay. And I could put the flat side of this one down. I should probably face this way so I can actually see that it's applying across it, like I did to the other one. Yeah. That is not what I wanted, but... You're a little confused, but you had the spirit. You almost did what I wanted. Exactly. There we go. Then we can put one on the top of it with the flat side down, I think. Which I think is the way this already is. Then when we... Oof. We'll get in. Yeah, okay, that's pivoting all of them. Perfect. I like that. Now we just need to do the same thing over here. This is kind of like this. Then flat side down. Make sure the goop was flush to the other piece, like that. Excellente. I'm just gonna do the same thing there. Move these over to the side so I have room to work with. That's a little further back than I want. Yeah, that's more like it. And then this. As I struggle to get this to get flat. There we go. Excellent. I feel like I'm gonna attack this man with this when we're done. Just to see how well this works. It might work alright. For him, it might not work fantastically. Put that flush. Spin it around. Bam, look at that shit. That looks so good. And they both start seeking. No, 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 no. Do, 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 do. Alright, cool. Alright, so we made that one. I wish I could put these back in their respective things. Because I'm going to try and figure out how to do beam emitters with this. Let's also save this before I forget. Oh man, even the front angle just looks badass. this as a favorite. And actually, in truth, just so I don't have any weird abnormalities of how we set this up, I should be able to just take this and auto-build the whole thing. I can't auto-build this part because that's an auto-build component. Gotcha. That's fine. It's something that it itself was already auto-built. I'm okay with that. So the same thing would be for this, for beams, would be 5 beams each, of which we have so many beams. I have a feeling this would be a pretty similar setup. Oh, yeah. As I pulled them out, it actually deleted some of these, I think. Okay. I think it's gonna be a pretty similar setup where we're gonna have to, because of how these are shaped, I have to do them a little bit differently. I don't know. We'll see. Let's move this whole thing over a little bit so it'll be easier to work with. Let's see. What I could do is I could rotate them like this. That way they can be gangsta. Maybe like that, and then this one can be face up. Oh yeah, that looks like that's gonna be deadly as fuck. And then, I guess I just do the opposite, right? And then middle boy does the same thing like the other one did. There we go. My orientation is awful, but I'll jump in and try it. It has full clearance, it can turn. Good, good, good. Yeah, that's how we do that for sure. Because I don't know which is going to be more stable. For combat. Okay. Let's do both sideways pieces first. Make my life a tiny bit easier. There we go. So I can get in there a tiny bit. Nope. Not in the middle. Hell yeah. And then the last piece, please. Of course, that one was already turned sideways. Oops, that one's... That's at a weird angle. Okay. Excellent. Can turn fully. Excellente. I have no idea how much this is going to end up costing. Well, it's going to cost 63 every time I drop it. I do know how much it's going to cost. Math. it's 3 per component, and we're going to have 21 components. Oh, I like the way that this looks, to be honest. It's a little broad-shouldered, but has room for improvement. Okay. That's fine. Well, you know, we could try and fine-tune it while we're here. Might be a little tough. Actually, I kind of like the wide shoulders because it lets, if there's a target that's like over here, like at a very acute well, I guess kind of oblique for that one, but like an acute angle for like this one over here, right? Where it's like I can't quite see it. It can actually pivot and shoot at like an angle like this, and rinse a guy. So that's probably a good idea to have it wide. All right, yeah, I'm gonna keep it wide for now. Less complicated. Keep it wide. Keep it secret, keep it safe. I don't know why I said that. That's not really applicable in this situation. Being very public about how we're killing people. Favorites are full. How dare you? I mean, at the end of the day, we won't need this one. But, yeah, it's fine. Any time that we've really needed that. Like, we have a schematic that's almost exactly the same. Thank you. Alright, back to Terrytown to add some big wheels to it. So what we should be able to do is we should be able to summon the top of it, prep the wheels, summon the top of it, then basically fuck off, right? We should be able to summon the top of it, attach the wheels how we want, and then from there, you know, swap out the top and favor both of those. So we'll get rid of the two tops as favorites once we make them. But yeah, and then we'll have to find some enemies to give it a go on. That cloud that I saw on the ground? I just saw something that was like, I guess it was cloud shaped, but like shot across the ground. The shadow of it shot across the ground. I should say more accurately. I should also talk to the people here and see if there's anything cool here. Okay. We are now back here. The one I want to do the most is this one. 51 pieces. Boom. Alright, cool. So we need 2 wheels, which we got 2 wheels right there. They're everywhere. And these 2 rods. Okay. So we got this going. We will want it pointing to the right. So for the right leg, it's going to point to the right, and we want the rod on. So we're gonna flip it up like this. Go. All right. So like if this is the correct way that we want it to be, 'cause I think I want the legs on the inside. Boom. And the other one is gonna have to be the other way. Thunk. Yeah, I like this. Game, please. Somewhere like that. That's about right. Might be a tiny bit uneven, but not to deal with that. And then we just have to assemble these basically like this, but standing up. And we should be able to do that by lifting this bad boy. Okay, I didn't think about that very much. Ow! Alright, the stabilizer gives kind of a fat ass on that side, huh? Alright. Can you stand up on this? Oh, no you cannot! Alright, I might need to pull out a stake for that. It's just fine. You shove a stake in the ground to hold it. We've got about 1 million stakes, so... I gotta see what... I gotta figure out which way it's gonna fall first. So if we do this, it's gonna fall forward at me. So, hold on a second. I mean, did it just solve itself for me? I'm okay that it did that, just... There we go. Close enough. Alright. So then this needs to go like this-ish. Just oriented more like this. Okay. So this feels like this is slightly not correct. So this feels like this is gonna topple entirely the wrong way. Really falls backwards? I thought it fell forward. Okay, there we go. That's a bit better. Now it's like flat, not slightly cockeyed. Because that's where the problem is going to be before. Okay, now we just got to put these in the same relative locations some fucking how. Like, that feels good. This is where the problem is going to start happening again. Okay. Can I remove this now? Can I prop this up on something else? This might work. Didn't quite work. really, at its core, I need something to make this flat for me, like, to hold it like this. That, honestly, might be the best we can do. Oh, yeah. This might actually be okay. Oh, with that wheel pointing the wrong way. Ah, itchy. Point this thing down. So when it's on an inside axis, it's pointing that way. Yeah, it's okay. So I need it to be facing the opposite way then? I think. That way when I flip it up. Yeah, looks like that's gonna face the right way. Once I level this thing out. Okay. Somehow still the wrong way. Excellent. So I think like right here is where I need it. Can I then just apply the wheel once I've somehow got it facing the right way? Oh no! I was not oriented at all for that. Yeah, because I can't get the mystery angle correct here. Because now that just has like a weird cant to it. I also wish it didn't like spin everything when you tried to remove them. Like if it just didn't pick the entire thing up. Not that it can know what I'm trying to do at that exact moment, right? Okay. So turning it into the inside wheel and facing it up this way. Means that from this point of view, I need to flip it around that way, right? Oh, come the fuck on. Just stay put. Wherever I put you, just stay there. Okay. Now... now that I look at it, I think this is backwards anyway. Huh. This one might be the correct wheel. Really? Oh, you bound to that piece? Fucking psychopath. put that there. Let's apparently flip this wheel around. Okay. That was somehow way easier in that configuration than anything else. Alright. Oh. Oh, I need to find a good spot on there to roll up on. Oh, I had one for a second. That actually works out phenomenally, but I need to practice getting into this thing. Ugh. Okay. Yeah, so now it's searching and searching. Any enemies? Cool. I think that works well. Oh, you know what? Oh, that's the better way to get into it. Let it fall forward. Jump in. Alright. Alright, so I think we unfavorite this. Favorite our completed contraption. Doesn't look as beautiful. But, yeah. And now, let's take it. Back to this guy. And see how it does. We'll summon it fully out there. If you befriend a dog, it may lead you to something interesting. That would be fun. How do you befriend? Well, I guess the easy way to befriend a dog would be to give it some raw meat, right? Toss some meat and be like, hey, buddy. How you doing? Alright. Alright, let's get ready. We gotta summon the behemoth. Okay, let me in. Oh, yeah! Oh, I'm thinking we're about to find out if this sustains a hit wall or not. Maybe we should have used small wheels. Oh, we can back up. We're fine. Get in there. Boo boo. Yeah, this is my SRM build for sure. It's a little janky. Oh, it doesn't know where to aim right now. Oh, I got him again. I don't even know where you went. Oh, I think I knocked it off the map. That's excellent. Fucking destroyer, yeah. I'm so happy that this is working. In the sky, go fuck yourself. Where you at now, buddy? I think it's snuck so far back, this is insane. You do require a lot of energy, though. I think this fight would have gone a lot faster if it didn't keep knocking the thing into oblivion. So maybe the laser build would have worked better for this. And he's done. Dismount. The mech's like ready to be jumped into again. Perfect. So good. You did so well. Good job. Good job, little guy. Okay, I'm very happy about that. Alright, so the mech works well. Alright, so the only other thing to do is to go back to Terrytown and do the same thing, but for the laser. And see, just to get that thing mounted up and ready to go. Oh yeah, I have a question. Can I... Something really dumb? I could rip that entire piece off. Okay, if I wanted to. I mean, I'll probably put the wheels on similar to how I did this one. For some reason, I just remembered, like, some times when I'd build things where I tried to rip them apart, they'd fall off. And tell my friend that I made the mecha tester of it. I mean, honestly, it might be a case of a hybrid one might be the best solution. Because the weakness of the lasers will be that they can't, like, knock stuff out like the cannons just did. Because that fight, he protects his core a lot, right? So, having the cannons there was really good because they could blast through and deal damage to it to knock him out. But I think I was... Like, one would knock him down and the other one would hit him, like, into the sky. And so, that became a problem. But, I don't know. The laser build might also be just really good. The laser build may, I don't know, depending on the damage range of them, might be more DPS, potentially. Okay, so, auto build... This is the lasers. Yeah, we saw that coming. Oh, not auto build. This. Actually, can I wedge this under? No! The answer was no, I could not. Ouch. Oh, I guess the other thing I could try is... bracing it like that. I get to do this thing where I fuck up the orientation of the wheels about 100 times, but we get there in the end. With the way these are facing, this doesn't really matter how weird the wheels are. I need them to stop rolling over, though. That would be excellent. This is an uneven surface. Is that all that's happening? Okay. I think if these are facing the opposite directions... I mean, I thought this last time too, and it really fucked it up either way. So... I think what we'll do is we'll make... I don't know, in my heart of hearts, I want to care that I make them look pretty close to identical. But, on the other hand, how much of a pain in the ass it was to get it to work correctly last time. A little off. Okay. Alright. Slap these wheels on here. So we need the wheels to be facing down. The arrows to be facing down this time. Like this. Which way is that facing? I don't even know what to do about that. Okay, well, what happens when we rotate this thing this way? Well, what way does that wheel want to go? Oh, yeah, that's fine. Facing out is okay. Okay. Although if we do this, I need to have this wider set. Actually... that's going to disconnect it from both parts, isn't it? Like, go! Yeah, it is. That kind of worked, though. All I have to do is just slap this one over here, and we have an inside one. Yeah, that works. Alrighty. Now... this. Is backwards. Okay. Fair enough. I think we're just gonna slap this bad boy on like this. We'll just set this one a little wider apart. And now this kind of works. It's not... It looks goofy. It looks goofy when you do it like this, but I think this will be fine. Also, this wheel isn't great either. Honestly, there's a lot of room for improvement on execution of this one, if we're being honest. Okay, if this wheel will stay put. There we go. It's a little more solid. Oh, there we go. It's not moving much at all. Is my depth perception just that shitty? It must be. It also doesn't help that I'm rotating myself every time. That made it about 100 times worse. Stop. Stop. It's like, just stop moving, I beg you. If I just assume that I can't put this where I want it, then everything is fine. Okay. Let's, in theory, do the same thing here. Because we know this orientate... Please stop moving. You are gaining so much speed. Get out of here. Come back, you sir. For a wheel that's going the wrong way. He took off like a beast. Okay. That should be reasonably fine. Alright, let's get in this thing. It's more back wheel drive, I guess. But we will... How are both of these backwards? I thought this was facing the right way. Honestly, these wheels confuse me so much. No, I did have them, backwards, huh? I thought I was leaning it the other way, is all that happened. But, in fact, I was leaning them, well, the way that it just went. I just want this wheel to not move on its own when I'm placing it on the ground. Is that really so much to ask? Just like, stop. You don't have to keep moving. Wheel, I hate you so much. Just rolling back and forth. Really enjoying your life. I mean, I'm sure it's because this area is not, like, level. There's no real perfectly level spot. I don't like that I climbed it, either. Just please don't lightning storm me. That's all I ask now. Ugh. I ask many things of you, game. Right now it is do not lightning storm me. That's close enough. And I roll that. That's gonna have to work. Alright, cool. Alright, there we go. Up and at 'em. Yeah, it works. Cool. And we'll just save this build to have all 8 right now, so. Yeah, it's going to be hard to tell the difference between the two of these, but that's fine. Presumably this one is the correct one. Alrighty. I guess we can go back to the sky and see if that guy respawned or not. If he did, we'll try it with the lasers. I don't think it'll be as effective, but it'll give us an idea of how well they can shoot, and that's really what's important. We know he can die to the cannons, though. Woo! We might just have to come up with a, I might come up with a hybrid build to slot into that, the third slot there. Where we have, like, maybe... Nay is not available. Oh, you know what? There was one that was over here, though. In this Sky Island. The starter one. He was right here. Which would mean easiest way to get to him would be... probably this one? I'm gonna jump out from there and glide over. He's only a level 1 construct, I think. But he should definitely be spawned right now with the Blood Moon. But we'll give that a shot just to see what it looks like when fighting enemies. But what we might end up doing is we currently have 5, so maybe we'll replace 2 of them, like maybe the bottom 2 cannons with beam emitters. That way we can have like a row across the top where just fires straight out. And then 2 beam emitters on the bottom to do sustained damage. Because I figure the sustained damage of the beams is going to be much higher. Okay, if I'm right, it is... That's like directly below me. Right, that's the original, like, this is where you jump out from. Yeah, I think it's this circle thing right here. Yeah, I can see his cube-ass face right now. Alright. Let's go. It costs a lot to do. But we have it. We can do it. Oh, it fucked him up. Well, he was exposed from the start. That was devastating. I don't think that would have flown as well against the level 3 because he started like inside of his cube, but boy, that fucked the bitch up. I mean, let's be honest. That's kind of the way my piranha works. Because I have in that I have it on a super light mech that I can basically turn invisible, and he just has like a fuckload of little lasers. And when he drills somebody with that in the same spot, they just die. You're like, oh, you're an assault mech? That really sucks that your back just got drilled in half by these like 12 lasers that I fired into you. Okay, well that is like great mission success. I don't think we would have enough time to start doing the temples and like actually complete a temple and try this against like a real boss. So I think I'm gonna call it here for now. And what I might do, I'm definitely gonna have to do because now I'm really low on Zonite, right? Where can I even see my freestanding Zonite? I guess when I try and summon something, right? Yeah, I have enough to summon like it twice almost. Which actually is probably fine, right? But I'll have to farm some Zonai stuff. And so, I'll farm a bunch of that. Maybe tonight. Or we can just do tomorrow with, going in with, kind of a little bit low stuff. And, we'll do a couple of, temples, I think. Depending on how much I can muster up here. I might end up just farming a lot. And getting enough to summon several of these bad boys. So yeah, should be fun. So I think that's what our plan of attack will be. For that. And so yeah, next time we will just start trying to make progress on temples. We know where the water temple is, and we think we know how to make progress on it, so hope we're correct. Otherwise, it'll be a struggle. It'll be a stream of just doing side quests, trying to figure out how we can get into the temple. Or activate the temple correctly. We know how to get into the temple. That part's done. So yeah, that's what we'll plan on doing tomorrow. Our usual time at about 6 p.m. Pacific. So yeah, as always, thanks for stopping by. I hope you had a good time. And I hope you have a good night. Bye-bye. Really glad that the mech stuff worked. That worked out a lot better than I thought it would, to be totally honest. Alrighty. Bye-bye.